Hello, this is Craig, and welcome to another episode of Cruising Off Duty. When I left you last time, we had just pulled into the baths, which seems to be a must-see thing when you're doing a charter in the British Virgin Islands. It was also the first time we've ever had to lasso and hook onto a mooring ball, which is just something we're not used to in the Ottawa River. If you haven't seen that episode, I'll put a link at the top so you can go back and check it out first. And as soon as we're tied up to the mooring ball, we all decide to cool off by jumping in that warm Caribbean water. Little did we know that the only way to get to the baths is to actually swim to shore, so we could have saved this for later. I wanted to film and to drone over the baths, and so I threw everything in a dry bag. Little did I know I was actually going to have to swim to shore with all my electronics. Scary. Anyway, all that coming up in this episode of Cruising Off Duty, so stay tuned.
All right, we are on the way to Bass, and we have a new captain, Captain Colin. If there's a
Ahoy, ladies, ahoy!
If there's a power boat involved, he's the man. You've been delegated to first mate.
Hey.
What have we got, a 5 horsepower?
We got a 5.
There's 5 on there.
I think we're in about 30 feet of water, going about 2.5 knots there, Captain. We're good. Yeah.
Just fine.
There's an X marks the spot.
Yep.
Captain Bly's been by here and he's putting it. I'm stuck.
Oh, Colin. Yeah, Colin, it's a good thing I didn't listen to you and I brought these shoes.
Okay,
I love it. Okay. You got it?
I can't hold it for much longer. Keep going.
Nope.
Of course I'm okay.
Filming you, filming me.
Now I see you filming me. It wasn't recording.
Wow, cool.
Freaky man.
Body scrub.
Yeah. I lost some shoulder skin in the passage.
Carolyn, you alright? You want me to go ahead of you there?
No, because we're afraid your ankles won't get through here.
Oh my God.
I inflated the air bag.
We got hours of entertainment making fun of Colin's ankles. You couldn't tell where the calf ended and the ankle began.
Here he is.
Oh, the one on the left. Oh my God.
One and only.
Oh, as he falls down.
Yeah, I was gonna do a little dance.
Check out those cankles.
Cankles. Oh my God.
Colin is quite the clown, so he takes it in stride. But I should really not be talking. Look at that floppy hat I'm wearing. After swimming to shore with it on, it's like I have a driving Miss Daisy hat on. Colin may have the 80-year-old ankles, but clearly I have the 80-year-old sun hat. I'm sure each one of us lost a bit of skin this day going in and around these rocks.
That was bound to happen.
You'll need to pass.
That's a crooked deck. What kind of deck is that? Somebody needs to work on their deck building skills.
I'm proud of us, you know. We're not no spring chickens. No, we're not.
We're not the spring chickens.
They really like you bending over, don't they?
Yeah. Yes. No crab walk.
You need to have a back issue. If you didn't have a back issue before, you got one now.
Over there. Oh no. Climb around.
Realized later we are actually in the baths right now, but we kept walking around looking for it.
What? That's spider.
What? Oh, it's a crab. It's a crab.
Where?
It's a crab on the wall. I think these are them. I think these are them. Hey, crabby, crabby, crab.
We kind of expected the baths to be one big pool at some point, so the rest of the group hung back while Janice and I explored around the rocks, trying to find that one big bathing area. But we just never found it. I mean, clearly we were in the baths right now, but we expected to find one much larger pool than the rest. But I think that might be that we were either here at the wrong level of tide. It was either too low or too high to be a proper bath area. I mean, the trails through the rocks were really cool to see, but we never did find what we thought we were going to find, which was a big area for us all to just lounge in the water.
Yeah, it's not really what I would think of. I thought it was one kind of more bigger pool.
Yeah.
It might be different it might be different.
It's all foamy in there.
Might be different at different tides.
Yeah. Because I read it, people thought, they hung out in here and people got their heads cracked on the rocks in here.
Perhaps a flat area like this at a higher tide might have been a nice pool to lay in. This could have been it. I guess we'll never know. If anybody knows where exactly the true baths are, let us know in the comments. We eventually just gave up looking and headed back on the path.
Here goes going through a tiny thingy. I'll crab walk for a bit until I can't do that no more, and then I'll crawl.
Come through.
Back on the trail.
You okay?
A bit of an adventure.
It was an adventure.
I regretted not doing that. We might not come back home.
Yeah, it's not exactly the bath that I thought it would be, but it's a neat path.
Oh, I remember this.
Yes.
Look at these rocks, eh? Check this out.
Cool, man. I want to go that. We're not allowed to get the wood ones,
Oh, I can't say why not, if you want to. So Janice is going to stand in the middle of this prehistoric. Whoa, you crazy. She's standing.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Breaking the law. I don't know what would make a rock like this. Looks like some sort of.
I'm afraid.
You're gonna have to just run down.
Can you come over?
You can't just run down onto the rock?
No. Can you come over?
Okay, hold on. Let me break the law because she broke the law. I have to now save her by breaking the law.
I'll fall down that hole.
Okay. So you're gonna reach out to my hand. Okay, as soon as you take a step, just grab my hand. See, this is why you don't break the law, kids. Doesn't pay. Crime doesn't pay. Okay, let's not kill ourselves. Sandy.
Jump. Woo! I stumbled on the rock, but
I said, we're not leaving here until we all have a confusion.
I have some shoulder skin. I just was walking and I went down and I hit a rock. I felt like I scared my shoulder. In the water.
Not too bad.
Okay, after making it all the way out through the paths and the rocks, which was pretty cool to see, I wanted to make sure I made use of my Mavic Pro, since I swam in with it in a dry bag. It was quite windy and I was getting the wind warning, so I just went up, panned around for a bit, and came back down. That's it for this episode where we show you the baths. The next episode, Colin dives right in to hook on the bridle to our anchor at Spanish Town, where we try a little snorkeling, but to be quite honest, we don't see nearly as much as we do in some future snorkeling excursions. But we still have a great time together. We get to watch the sunset, and Colin gets to show us why he works out hard so he can look good while he cooks. And all that is coming up in the next episode where we cover Spanish Town. And believe it or not, the next episode on Spanish Town is actually just the conclusion of our very first day on the catamaran. Hopefully you found this episode informative and entertaining. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Next episode we'll cover Spanish Town and we'll talk about what our favorite things were from our very first day on the catamaran. And the best way to not miss an episode is hit that subscribe button. So until next time, this is Craig signing off, wishing you safe cruising.
I know you want it. You want to take